Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 4. Today's episode, we're going to be going to Eeloo, only because we just happened to be lined up perfectly for a transfer to Eeloo as I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do next. I just happened to notice that we were really close to the transfer window of Eeloo, and so I thought, you know what, we'll just go ahead and do a Eeloo mission. And you know what else? I'm really lazy, so I'm going to use the Eve transfer rocket. Even though it is grossly overpowered, we'll have plenty of fuel to get to Eeloo. Don't you worry your little pretty little head about it. All right, so that being said, let's get this fairing built on this guy, and we just have a very simple lander that we're going to go down and land onto the surface of Eeloo. There we go. So who are we going to take? Who's going to Eeloo? We need a pilot. Let's take Jeb. I mean, you know, Jeb's got to go somewhere good. He hasn't been anywhere outside the solar system. That's just not fair to Jeb. But we need to take a scientist with us. How about Sean? He's been pretty good. Or Sagan, or who to take? Becky or Gage? Let's take Sean. I want to level him all the way up if we can. So he's good. He's gone several places, and so he needs to go to yet another place here. So we'll take Sean. Take Jebediah and Sean are gonna head out to Eeloo. Long journey, and it's way out in space, so I do have some solar panels just because they were already on there, but also added some radioisotope thermal electric generators, some RTGs to be succinct, too late for that, and because you're so far from the sun, it's hard to get solar power out there. And also have some science and stuff on this lander. It's pretty much my standard lander. I think we are all set for launch. All right. We are ready for a launch to Eeloo in 3, 2, 1, launch. Here we go. I probably could have gotten there much more efficiently with some different rockets. But like I said, I literally took the Eve transfer ship with the Eve lander, took off the Eve lander and put on this teeny tiny Eeloo lander, but yet kept all the transfer rocket parts on there. So we have tons of Delta V, tons and tons, plenty. Might even be able to stop somewhere else on the way back. Stop for Bati and Duna or something. But that being said, got plenty of Delta V, and so we are going to get these guys up into orbit. I'll see you guys in just a minute. All right, we are now in orbit. I dumped a ton of fuel so that we can do our burn with our nuclear rockets here, but that's okay. All right, so I knew that would be coming. So let's go out to Eeloo here, way out to Eeloo. Set it as our target, and we are going to add a maneuver node here on the prograde side of the planet. And how about right here at our periapsis? Let's see. Let's do a little burn and see if we can get out to Eeloo. Well, that thing's far away. According to the calculator, it's set around 2,000 Delta V to get a good transfer to Eeloo. So let's see if that rings true for me. Alright, I think this should get me a good rendezvous with Eeloo. I have no idea. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to take it a little bit on faith, because I'm gonna have to do a burn to change our inclination here. So let's just check out where we're at and the cosmic thing of things. Yep, so looking good there. I'm just about at the periapsis when I do my burn. So that's the this is the place. This is where we're gonna do our burn. So I'm gonna do our initial burn, and then I'll come out here to our descending node, change our inclination so that it matches Eeloo's a little bit better, and then we'll probably have to do some adjustments to hopefully get an intersection. Yeah, I'm worried. I am worried. Let's just go and see if we can... Wow, why trust and faith? See if we get an intersection this way here. We'll be able to dial it in there once we get our first burn done. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do this first burn here. We are going to burn for a bazillion years. 7 minutes. These nuclear engines are not the quickest, but they are beautiful. They are beautiful for sure. Do I have a good antenna on this thing? I think I do down inside of this. Oh, we got a good pilot on board though, so it should be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Who needs antennas? There it is. Found it. Whew, I feel a lot better. Okay, here we go. Burn for 7 minutes. It's time for me to go get a cup of coffee and... Here we go! Woohoo! And just like that, our intrepid travelers break free from the bonds of Kerbal and set forth for the most distant planet in the Kerbal system, Eeloo. Have we been to Eeloo before? I think we have. Have we been there since the retexture? I don't think so. Has it been retextured? I think so. I can't remember which ones have and which ones have not been retextured. I want to say Eeloo has been retextured, but I'm not for certain. Another 1217. Wow, that's expensive, and it doesn't even look like it's working. So let's take a look at this and see if we can bring this in a little bit. There we go. Now we got an intersection. Alright. Let's focus in on this guy. See if we can get a good adjustment here. Let's just turn this down because I feel like even the most tiny changes make a huge difference here. Alright. So we're going to come in there. Not the best we can do there. 21,000. Looks like that might be about the best we can do. Have to do another burn. Another burn. Alright. We're going to do this burn. Get another 1286 Delta V. Oof. Alright. Much more than the 2,000 that was predicted. I'm not sure what I did wrong, but I'm glad I brought all this extra fuel. Alright. I might have got the intersection in the wrong part of the orbit or something. I'm not sure. Another 3 minutes. 10 minutes. I could have ran 2 miles in 10 minutes. 21. This is at 23. I think I'll just keep it here and we'll see if we can pull it in laterally here. Okay, so we are out in space. Do we need to do science? Oh, I got my 4 science, so it'll get whatever science we need. Okay, so now that we are on our way there, let's go ahead and add a maneuver node here and see if we can just dial in our orbit just a little bit better here. And see if we can dial it in just a little bit better. Good. Alright. It's only a 2 meters per second burn. Okay, so I got about 111. That's about as close as I can get it with all of my engines engaged. This is just too much thrust. Okay, so I could turn them down or deactivate them, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, so are we ready to just warp up here to Eeloo and add in our orbiting maneuver node here? How much delta V is it going to take to orbit this thing? Whew, yikes. A lot. Good thing I've got a lot. Okay. There we go. So, we'll do that. And then, I guess we're going to fly up to Eeloo. So, without further ado, let's do this. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, here we go. 6 years. 6 years to get to Eeloo. Oh, I'm gonna lose some missions on this one. Alright, we're coming into Eeloo's sphere of influence. We got a bunch of new science from all of the I think it has been retextured, so that looks good. Alright, so let's go ahead and get ready to do our orbital insertion burn of Eeloo, which is super expensive. And it is on the light side of the planet, so that's good. So, it is a 3-minute burn, so we're going to have to get started here pretty soon. And then we are going to probably dump all of these external tanks. They're almost at there, or they will be almost out of fuel by the time we're done with this orbital insertion burn. And then we'll dump them, and we'll jump in the lander and go down to the surface, pick up some more science, do some surface deployed science there, although I don't know if the communitron that comes with the surface deployed science is powerful enough to beam all the way back to Kerbal or not. We did lose a couple of missions while we were waiting. One of them was the outpost on Minmus. We were supposed to get 6,000 liquid units of fuel, and I never did get that done, so I lost that. And then bring a new Class A asteroid into orbit around from Kerbal. Just recently took that one. So, that's too bad. Just initiated the first flyby of Eeloo. Okay, got that. And so, yeah, we been out here for 7 years now. And Jebediah and Sean have gotten to be good friends. Although at one point, during year 3, Jebediah slept in the command console where Sean was in the lander can for the lander because they had a little spiff for a whole year. But yeah, they made up, you know. They had a little dust up about which button to push once they got here. And Jeb was trying to say it's the button on the right, and Sean was saying no, it's the button on the left. Got it all worked out. Alright, got the first Earth orbit of Eeloo. Awesome. Just gonna clean it up just a little bit, get a little bit closer here. A little bit more circularized. And these are out of fuel. Alright, so I still have fuel in this one though, so I could I will burn further down and get into an intersection with Eeloo here from the apoapsis, and then we will let those crash down to the surface. But first I want to get the lander deployed onto the surface, so I'm going to take Sean here. Sean is just going to go from here to here. He's going to go down in the lander, and then I think Jeb will have a turn, yes. Alright, so we're probably going to go ahead and go back up to our apoapsis before I do my... Yeah, let's do that. We'll use the least amount of fuel here. Alright. Sean, are you ready? I hope he has enough radio juice to do this. Alright, we're going to decouple the node. Sean has 1115 Delta V. Okay. I hope that's going to be enough. I have no idea what Eeloo's like. Okay, so let's go ahead and start getting ready for our retrograde burn here. Just want to probably want to get out of the way here of that other ship before we do our burn here. Don't want to smash into it. Okay. Very good. Now we can do our burn. Activate the engine. Okay. And we will land wherever. I have no idea. I guess we'll land right there. In the Midlands. Alright, suicide burn at 69. It'll take 500 Delta V. Okay. Or should I do something different? That's awfully high risk. Let's burn that up a little bit. Maybe I'll just do a burn right here. Around to the surface here, or around the Eeloo's Fragapan. What the heck is that biome? Oh, okay. Fragapan biome. Alright, let's get retrograde. Let's put down our landing gear. Yep. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and burn. There you go. Still gonna be about the same. So that's okay. We're still gonna be landing. Oh, now we're gonna be in the Highlands. Okay. Well, I like the sound of that a lot better. Just kidding, I don't. Let's see if we can get down to the Midlands. There we go. This Highlands sounds like mountains. I don't know, it's a hunch. Just a hunch. Okay. I hope we're gonna have enough Delta V to get back up to the man module. Where we landed, we've only got 375 Delta V left. So we may end up having to, like, abandon this and use RCS to finish up our orbit. I don't know. We got something over there. Something over there. Alright, let's take Sean out. This looks a lot like the moon. That's okay. Probably should go ahead and take the experiments. If I'll be able to take them or not. Alright. Let's go ahead and open that up and open up his inventory. There we go. And we're going to get the Probodobodine. Oh, I don't need this. I need to drag it down like this. All my controls are mixed up. Okay. Experiment control station. Check. I'm not gonna bother with the solar panels. I don't need them. There we go. Go. Grand slam. We should feel some grand slams here in a little bit. What's that? That's the wrong one. How did I do that? I don't know. Alright, so now we'll need the Communitron. Alright, let's put this thing up. Okay. And then radioisotope. Okay. Power units produced. Power units required 1. Power needed 3. 5. Let's see if we can get 5 going here. He'll get more science from this, but he'll get less power from these things. So, all right, got 4 power available. Need 1 more. Let's see if we can get it with our solar power. Solar power is not quite as good this far from the sun. Okay, it worked. All right, they're all ready. Let's go ahead and plant our flag and do that. First Eeloo landing. This is the Sean in the Midlands. Go. Alright, so now I see something out there. I'd like to go check that out if I can. Let's go see if we got enough RCS to do so. There we go. Oh yeah. What we got out here? Some sort of ice crystal? So I'm guessing this is the old texture. Looks like the old texture, perhaps. Doesn't look quite as smooth as the new textures. Alright, take a surface sample. Pick up Eeloo. Nice chunk. There you go. Boop. Lovely. Let's keep that. Okay. We're gonna go back to the ship, and then we're gonna go. Let's go home. Hopefully. We have to set up a rendezvous with the mothership and hope that I can do that. Should I go ahead and get the science? Can you climb on top? There we go. You take the science from this. Take that data. Take that data. I think it automatically takes it with the for science thing, but I don't want to take any chances. Let's just look and see. Yeah, they're already in there, or they're in on his person, I guess. Yeah, so it'll dump these, but that's okay. That's okay. Grab it and board. Yep. Okay. So we are going to get ready to blast off here. I hopefully we have enough Delta V to get us up into orbit. We may have to use this to orbit ourselves. I mean, to do our rendezvous. We have to use the lander here. I mean, the command module. Okay, we're ready? Let's do this. Let's just go right straight for 90 degrees to see if we can get up to orbit here. I don't know how high the mountains are here. I'm going a little bit higher. Oh man, I'm almost out already. Almost out already. Yeah, Sean. Not looking good for you, buddy. It's time for you to bail out. You want to take the experiments? You got them with you? I guess he does. Alright, here we go. Let's let go. Let's turn RCS on. And we're gonna get up to our apoapsis. And we're going to burn prograde. There we go. Can't do it from that map screen. Alright, so here we go. I guess we're going to go forward. Let's see if we have enough Delta V to do this. In my pack. Let's go up a little higher. I don't want to hit any mountains. I'm thinking 7,000 maybe? Let's go 8 just to be safe. Alright. Oh boy. Let's get a little closer to our apoapsis here. There goes their lander. Let's turn it explode. Alright. Let's get a nice orbit going. With our jetpack. Yeah, I forgot to check the the lander for the settings with Eeloo to see if what's that all about? See if it was going to be enough Delta V in there. Okay, we did it. We're back in orbit. Alright, so I could go ahead and see if I have enough Delta V in here. If I have enough fuel remaining to do a to get my rendezvous up here. Looks like I might. There's a tremendous amount of fuel in these EVA packs. Look at that. Beautiful. Set that as my target. Alright. So, can I set a maneuver node? No. Can't. Okay. I was gonna say I could just orbit around. And alright, so let's switch over to no nearby objects to focus on. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's switch on over to this guy. Sean, you hanging in there, buddy? He is. He's hanging in there. Okay. This guy is going to need to set a maneuver node up at the apoapsis. And we'll see if we can rendezvous with Sean here. I can't set him as my target. Oh man, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be tricky.